Today is Saturday, April the 17th, and I have not been on on YouTube all week, and I don't think that I'm going to continue doing these videos because I no longer see that I'm providing any value. I'm at the point now where I'm holding long term Apple that's doing very well, Square that's doing very well, AT&T for dividend very well, U.S. Bank hitting new highs. My recent forays into IBM and ABBV have been not bad. ALEC, not bad. That's sort of a gamble there. Neo and Plug have been pretty much destroyed on. But fortunately, Neo was doing well with short calls for a while, but now there's really nothing left to play on that end. So I'm looking now at a couple of factors. Obviously, the charts. I'm looking at the McClellan. Let's take a look at the McClellan, so important. It's chopping here, and the bulls cannot pull out, so they're likely to lose this game. And when is it likely to happen? Probably after earnings, which brings us over to FinViz. And in the screener, we can look at the companies this week that reported earnings: Pepsi-Cola, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock. And then among the mega companies, JP Morgan, United Health Group, Bank of America. Now next week, big companies, you have Netflix, Intel, J&J should be interesting, Abbott, AT&T, and then in the large companies you have quite a few. The biggest ones being, let's see, we got down here, we got Netflix somewhere in here. We already saw Netflix. Anyways, this is something you should take a look at. Now the week after, you take a look at earnings whispers and you look at this week, we have whole bunch of companies. Let's do all of the companies that are reporting, all earnings, list view, before market, after market. We've got quite a number of companies that are reporting, only 19 on Monday, 48 on Tuesday, 77 on Wednesday. Now the following week gets even bigger, where you've got 300, 400 companies reporting pretty much each day. So after that, after those 2 weeks, it starts to tail off. So I plan on, at the end, at Apple's earnings, I think I'm going to pull the plug on a lot and just sit back and wait for the next pullback, which I think is imminent. And what tells me that is looking at the McClellan oscillator, the summation index, which is this number right here, 3340, not the oscillator number, but the McClellan summation index. You can read up to see what that's all about. But if you look at the data since September, the Dow has been slowly drifting higher. The summation index troughed, hit a high back here in December, mid-December, and then it's just been in a tailing off ever since. Now we're in an upswing now, but the overall trend from the middle of December is really that the summation index is moving downwards. Last thing I'm going to point out is the charts. This is the year so far to date. The Dow has had 1, 2, 3, 4 down weeks in the year. The NASDAQ has been hurt a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6 down weeks in the year, and the S&P has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down weeks in the year. So it's been a pretty good year. It's been very good earnings in the first week. I think we're going to see great earnings this week and next week, and then I think the market is going to take a pause. So because I don't think that I'm providing any value right now, you really need to be looking at other sectors to invest in, because the market will undergo, in my opinion, is undergoing right now, and will continue to undergo a change in sectors. And for that, you can take a look at this one here. So here's your, let's look at the weekly performance for the ETFs. There's the, let's look at the ETFs. Here's your index funds right in here. These are your leveraged. These are your 2x and 3x, and these are your inverse, minus 2x, minus 3x index funds. So pretty much every sector, miners, gold, silver, foreign exchange isn't doing well, but everything else is. So that's 1 week. Look at it in 1 month. Same picture pretty much. Energy has been off, but the index funds have been doing spectacularly. The small caps have not been doing so well. The mid caps and large growth have done well for the month. And on a year-to-date performance, you see pretty much the same, except the small caps, mid caps are doing well on a year-to-date basis. Let's just take a look at large cap, mid cap, and small cap. This area right in here. That's our year-to-date performance, pretty much all green. 3 months performance, all green. 1 month performance, the small caps are starting to pull back. 1 week performance, small caps pulled up a little bit this week. So take a look at those and look for signs of weakness in one of those areas, large cap, mid cap, small cap. And then take a look at the sectors. See the change in the sectors, see where the rotations are happening. Listen to other people out there on YouTube that are technical traders, but that have a broader vision than I do right now. So I'm going to sign out. Thank you all for being so supportive for the last couple of years. And thanks.